Good morning. I hope everyone here is doing well. Today, obviously, want to talk about Turbo Token, my favorite meme coin this cycle. But obviously, I got to talk about just the market in general. 67 fear and greed index now in the greed side of things, right? Altcoin season index now 31 out of 100, mind you. 2 months ago, this number was at 15. So this is very, very positive to see. We look at the crypto market cap here continuing to climb up, and it's sitting right now currently at 3.69 trillion. Back in December, right? Obviously, so many things have changed, but I believe the global crypto market cap is at an all-time high right now, or very close to it, if not at an all-time high. But again, when we talk about the crypto market, where we are right now, where we're headed for this cycle, we see also Ethereum, which again, if you hold altcoins, you hold meme coins, very, very key here. Almost at 3,000. It may have actually hit 3,000 at some point over the night. Yeah, 3,015 cents, which is extremely bullish here for Ethereum. A $360 billion market cap. There are people, I bet people talk about it online, even in person, people that I know that are in the crypto space, saying like, oh, what if Ethereum hits a $1 trillion market cap this cycle, right? $1 trillion market cap. Which again, Bitcoin's at that level of 2.3 trillion. So again, for Ethereum to reach 1 trillion market cap, it's definitely not out the realm of possibilities, considering just this cycle that hopefully we end up seeing, right? Or essentially seeing. But coming back, I wanted to talk about Ethereum really quickly. Obviously, I've been mentioning it for months now that whales, institutional investors, so many, so many different big players in the space that control a lot of the way money moves in our society have been loading up on Ethereum for months, for literally over the last year. It seems like, and again, we talked about it before, how smart money moves in when retail moves out, right? People get shaken out of this market, shaken out of this cycle, and again, things can turn just like that, in which they kind of have turned just like that. But something that's very interesting, if you just look at the last 7 days, again, this video is about Turbo. The last 7 days for Turbo, and you equate it to the last 7 days for Ethereum, these charts are almost identical, right? Pretty much almost identical, right? And so it's interesting because if you also look, for example, at I'll get into what I'm going to talk about in a second, but I just wanted to go over a few things. Holder count continues to get stronger and stronger. 56,078 holders. Again, I think what's today, the 11th. Wednesday, 5619. A week ago today we were at 55,886. So again, holder count continued to grow and grow, slow but steady. But again, 56, 75K, 100K. Which again should also tell you, I think, at 56, which is, to me, it's telling me that it's still early and we're not even getting that like significant, crazy, like super retail interest here in Turbo, which is gonna come. You're talking about 56,000 holders of Turbo, unique addresses of Turbo, where this coin could potentially go, and even more so, I think, the unique aspects of this as a meme coin, more and more people are going to become interested over time. And again, it doesn't even have the Robinhood listing yet, which I think will just really help it long term. I don't expect a massive candle when the Robinhood listing does come, but I think after this pump that we've kind of been seeing over the last 3 or 4 days or so, I think Robinhood only help but can't like not list Turbo. But nonetheless, Turbo, again, their Twitter account, cult-like following, I've talked about it before. This is super interesting. The Tangem wallet collaboration with Turbo, official Turbo Tangem wallet, more than just a cold wallet. It's a statement: own your keys, hold your future, powered by Tangem. Get yours here, turbo.tangem.com. I mean, look at this, powered by Tangem wallet. And you guys know about Tangem, right? This is official partnership, collaboration, right? Cold wallet built for you. Wear it, use it, hide it, your crypto, your custody. Like, these are things that meme coins aren't doing, right? Like, to be honest, Pepe's not doing stuff like this. I know Bonk tries to do stuff like this, and I am bullish on Bonk, but like, Pepe's not doing stuff like this. Initially, Dogecoin is still not doing stuff like this. If you're just talking about from a utility standpoint, and so Turbo doing these things right now as the cycle was in a downward trend, they were doing these things, right? We're talking about also the partnership and collaboration with Aurora and Near Protocol, right? That is super bullish as well, and I think obviously more things are on the way. I also really wanted to share this tweet here from Rhett Mankind. Again, he's the founder of Turbo, right? Rhett Mankind. He's the founder of Turbo, right? So the founder of Turbo, or the creator of Turbo, I don't know what you guys want to call it, want to call him in his role, creator of Turbo. He put this tweet out yesterday. I retweeted it, right? Just take this in. Upcoming U.S. Clarity Act starts July 14th. Will split tokens into two different lanes: digital commodities, CFTC, easier exchange listings, or securities, right? SEC or heavy registration. So obviously we want Turbo and any crypto you kind of hold to be considered a digital commodity, in my opinion. And he's basically, this is the creator of Turbo, saying this is why Turbo sits in the commodity lane. It runs on Ethereum. It's already classed as mature and decentralized. Launched via open crowdfund, no ICO, no pre-sale, no profit promises, decentralized, contract renounced, no treasury, no governance rights, no developer roadmap, which is what you see a ton with meme coins. Founder stake well below the bill's control cap. Community run communications, socials, narrative carried by volunteers, not essential entities. So like the people running this Turbo page, obviously they're Turbo holders, but like they're not getting paid hourly or on a salary to post and do this, right? This is community ran Twitter account that does a really good job. I think does a really, really good job. That was one of my first initial interests in Turbo, was that their online engagement, the way they communicated with the holders and with the community from the team standpoint was really good and really bullish. No founder promotion. Creator avoids financial promises or price-driven marketing that would signal ongoing managerial effort, right? Red Mankind, he kind of just puts things out here and there. It's not like he's like trying to really pump Turbo on a regular basis. He just puts out what's real, what he's feeling, which also I think is really good to see from a holder. So he says if this act passes as drafted, Turbo should qualify as a digital commodity, so U.S. trading venues can keep listing it without the extra burdens that apply to securities. So this would obviously be even more bullish for Turbo moving forward if they can get away with, not get away, but if they can get something like this going as far as being considered a digital commodity by the U.S. government, essentially. We look at crypto bubbles as well. From the coins ranked 100 to 200, we see Turbo sitting right here. One of the higher gainers in this kind of sector of 100 to 200 ranked. Mog is a meme coin that's doing very well. Turbo, though, doing very well. Shout out to XCN, too, by the way. I'm going to make a video on XCN shortly, but Turbo continues to really do well and has continued to do pretty steady even before this kind of like run, right? Over the last month, this is steady in my opinion, up 0.5% over the last month, and obviously a ton of things with over the last month with the political things, the political climate around the world fluctuating, it seemed like on a day-to-day basis, and Turbo here staying consistent. But I also wanted to share something that's interesting, right? Coming back to it, Shiba Inu, right? This is the official SHIB Twitter account. Good morning, SHIB Army. Meme season is upon us. Grab your coffee, strap in. Now, this is interesting as well because this is Shiba Inu, right? This is one of the biggest meme coins by market cap in the entire crypto space. Obviously, did very, very well the 2021 cycle, right? If you talk about meme coins, you just talk about coins that had just absolute insane runs and saw a ton of people just absolutely make a ton of money here. If we can get to this memes category real quick. Yeah, so Shiba Inu sitting at an $8 billion market cap. I wanted to just share something with everyone here. Shiba Inu also does ride on Ethereum as well. And if we can pull up this chart real quick, I wanted to pull up the all-time chart here for Shiba, and I kind of wanted to compare it to Ethereum because I've talked about it before, how Turbo and Ethereum have very similar charts. Let's see. So here's Shiba Inu, here's Ethereum, all-time, or sorry, I gotta go to all-time. All-time Ethereum, all-time Shiba Inu. It is very similar because obviously Ethereum's been around for much longer, so the charts aren't going to be specifically the same. But even if you look at the last year, they are a little similar as well. But if you go back and you look at Shiba Inu's all-time high, now just bear with me here, bear with me. Shiba Inu's all-time high, oh, I got about my market cap. Around 35 billion. I think it's closer to 40 billion. I'm not sure why CMC shows it as that. I think it's like close to 40 billion, but let's just say 35 billion market cap in 2021. We look at Ethereum's all-time chart here back in 2021, the fall, right? Ethereum hit a $552 billion market cap, and we saw Shiba, this is just for reference, Shiba hit a 35, right? A meme coin sitting on top of Ethereum. But Shiba went from a 2 point, let's just say even here, let's just say 3 billion market cap back in July 10th, 11th, with where we are today. Now, obviously, Turbo is not at $1 billion market cap, it's not at a $3 billion market cap, but nonetheless, showing you potential for more upside. It went from 3 billion to a 36 billion, 3 billion to 36 billion, $33 billion in market cap increase from July to October. Okay, and that is exactly when Ethereum went to its all-time high market cap, which was 550 billion. Now, people are saying, given all the institutional investors, given everything that's changed in crypto, given how global crypto adoption, so much has changed in the last 4 years from that last time Ethereum hit its all-time high. If Ethereum were to hit a $1 trillion market cap, 1 trillion, how would a coin like Turbo, who is really literally identical to the way Ethereum is moving, it's like moving almost eerily similar to Ethereum. You're telling me Turbo can't hit an 8 billion market cap? 8 billion, which is what Shiba is right now, which would be a 25x from here, 11 cents. 11 cents? Like, I think people don't understand how quickly and how crazy these meme coins can move on that, in a bull market. And we've seen it before. We've seen it numerous times. We saw it with Pepe as well. I don't even want to show you guys the Pepe chart, because the Pepe chart is even crazier when we talk about how quickly these meme coins can move in a positive direction for insane gains. So again, I don't want to get everyone like amped up for like these massive 100x's and things like that, but I mean, a simple 25x from here seems very attainable for Turbo, just to be honest with you guys. Also at a 41 billion, see Shiba's all-time high is 41 billion. 131x from here, which would be 59 cents. I'm not saying it needs that, but let's just give it half that. Like, if we look at Dogecoin right now, Dogecoin's market cap currently is 30 billion, and that would put Turbo at 44 cents, 97x. Let's just give it half that. Let's give it 15 billion market cap. I don't know what coin is at 15 billion right now, just for reference. Again, this video is going on a little bit longer, but I do appreciate anyone that is still watching the video. Again, please drop a like on this video. If you are still watching, let's just find a coin that's at, I need to find a coin that's at 15 billion market cap, just for reference. Okay, Hyperliquid. So Turbo at a 15 billion market cap, which again is 15 billion lower than what Dogecoin is right now. Okay, in Dogecoin's all-time high, mind you, is 88 billion. So let's just compare it to Hyperliquid real quick, and what essentially Turbo's price will be. 22 cents, a 48x from here at a 15 billion market cap. You guys, like I talked about before, Shiba Inu went from a 3 billion market cap to a 36 billion, $33 billion in market cap gains in a couple months last cycle. And Turbo here, could go half that and hit 22 cents, would be a 50x from right here. So again, please drop a like, you guys, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments what you guys feel about Turbo, and as always, have a great day.